Something else that's coming back is Futurama to Hulu. That's right, Futurama is coming back to Hulu.
I thought you said Futurama Day Hulu. Like
Day Hulu. Futurama Day Hulu. Happy Friday. Futurama Day Hulu coming this summer with 10 episodes. That's right, the streamer's bringing it back. They're saying they're going to have stuff for people, the big fans of the past, and stuff for people that aren't fans, have nothing idea about this product at all. So they said it's going to make an impact, they think. It first came out in 99 on Fox. Comedy Central came back from 2010 to 2013, and all the episodes right now are streaming the previous episodes on Hulu. I know, Rachel. They're saying, though, you're going to get some big things here. You're going to get developments on the epic love story of Fry and Leela. You're going to get mysterious contents of Nibbler's Litter Box, the secret history of Evil Santa. I mean, yeah, they're just going into it. But it comes back July 24th on Hulu, 10 episodes. Initially, it was supposed to be 20 episodes. But then they cut it down to 10. And that's probably,
That's a bad sign already.
This fucking show aired when I was a teenager. This shit came out when I was a fucking teenager, and they got canceled then, and they brought it back, and it got canceled then, and they brought it back, and they've canceled it, and brought it back, and canceled it.
It had a perfectly good ending.
Right. And it keeps
we're done.
Every time you bring it back, you sour it more and more. And the thing is that in its original first form, it was such a beautiful show. That's why people wanted it back, was because the original first form of it was such a great, original, beautiful show. And you can't possibly capture that again once you shut down. Maybe initially, going back to it again, once you get that rhythm going again. But you're not going to get that again, shutting it down and going it back, shutting it down and going it back. And especially when you look at The Simpsons and the quality of The Simpsons and where it's at, if any of those writers are coming back over and working on this again, it's fuck that, this show's done. At this point, you've ended it and ended it. What, that thing on my shelf's irrelevant now? Now I gotta go out and buy another one to fucking chunk in next to it? Fuck off. Yep. I'm not doing this shit again. I'm I can't keep investing in a series that you've completed and taken away from me and given back to me and taken away from me and given back to me for the better part of 25 years. Because I said, I was a teenager when this show came out. I remember being in high school when this came out. I wasn't in my 20s.
In a while.
Yeah, it's not it's an old show.
We're not that old, Lexi. Come on, we're not that old. Come on.
I'm getting there. I'm climbing up.
I feel you though. Honestly, why are we doing this? It didn't work last time. At least stuff like Family Guy they brought back and it lasted. It kept going. They're not canceling.
Family Guy needs to go the fuck away.
It should be canceled.
But that's
Family Guy should be canceled.
And the thing that's funny about that is that they went and they got rid of American Dad, and American Dad bloomed into one of his best shows.
Oh wow!
That show's amazing, and they moved that over to TBS, and they did everything in there. That was the Alien. He was on point with that too. He actually got it pretty good. So actually, let's.
Oh, but guess what? Everybody drink.
Yeah, but somehow that show that got shuffled all over the place, and then eventually gotten rid of, and it was his best show. Family Guy's a stagnant piece of shit that's been doing the same thing for 13 seasons, and we're here with more and more seasons of it. Just
yeah.
And I'm how many more movie parodies do I possibly need to watch? I cannot watch another season of movie parodies. I can't
37.
I can't do it anymore. And it's not because McFarlane's an incompetent creator. I believe in him. I believe he's created all kinds of competent content.
He's amazing.
I just think this is
very talented.
Those incompetent content, and that he needs to move on and create a completely new something. I don't know what.
Well, he tried the Orville, and that's still in limbo right now.
We just need a new generation of cartoons. At this point, we're still watching the same adult cartoons we have been for 20, 30 years at this point. South Park is still going. Family Guy is still going. The Simpsons are still going.
Simpsons, like you said.
Simpsons,
It's a wrap, guys.
It's about...
Simpsons is older than me. It's been on since before I was alive. It's unnecessary to keep going.
This bitch.
when you look at the American animation formula, as soon as they got into adult animation, the only thing that they've ever been able to do with it is sitcom. And so there's never been an evolution with adult animation in America beyond sitcom. And
I
so
mean, Adult Swim has done some interesting stuff, but
adults they've attempted, but like there's really like when
But
you
it
look at
didn't
major
last 30 seasons.
when you look
It
at
did
major
not.
networks,
it
when you
doesn't
look
need
at
to. Nothing needs to last 30 seasons.
but it's about the investment and where you want your networks to invest the money. And like when you're looking at building like a new like crime drama, or you're building a new like hospital drama or any of that, are you going to animate it, or are you going to make it live action? Like all these things can be animated. All these things can be done in different kind of mediums. They don't have to all be sitcoms. So the thing is that like even with comedy, there are other mediums of comedy other than situation comedy. If McFarlane wanted to move into different types of comedy and wanted to try different mediums, he could definitely different mediums, and Fox could definitely move into different mediums of comedy and stuff like that. I think Adult Swim, like when you bring that up, they do attempt different mediums and different like really
Yeah.
get experimental with it as far as what they push out there and try. But they're one of the only ones doing it. So if all you have is Adult Swim, like really cresting like the waters, but they're so experimental that they go into like art house area. Like they're not really necessarily for the mainstream either. So we need to kind of
We have
introduce.
shows like The Venture Brothers, which is an animated action.
But that's not
Comedy.
Like, that's
It's not
really,
a sitcom.
but it's not
And
mainstream.
it's definitely not
either.
mainstream.
Well, we
Like-
also have Married with Children coming too as an animated
Oh yeah,
series.
that's true.
So that's
And Babylon
coming, so-
5 is doing an
Babylon 5
animated
too,
movie.
which was live action
So
coming.
yeah,
What is it
Babylon
Pops have been
5
talking
and
about?
Stranger Things.
And
Yep,
I mean,
Stranger
Bob's
Things.
Burgers has
Burgers.
been on for a
King of the
minute,
Hill's
but
coming
like
back.
it's still not like as old as time. you
Dude,
know,
Bob's
it's
Bob's
bring-
has
Tale
3
as
more
old as
seasons
time.
until I'm tired of it.
Yeah, I
I
love
love
that
Bob's
show. It's so,
Burgers,
and
but we
Archer,
still
Archer's
can't
great.
look
It's
ahead.
ending now, but I
Archer's ending,
also
though.
love it.
Oh,
You know,
God, I stopped watching
But I'm
Archer
just saying, there are
probably
new
7 years ago
properties.
because it just got stale.
I actually thought it stopped when I said this the other day. I thought it stopped when Jessica Walters died, and I didn't
I'd
realize
agree
it was
with
still
you.
going. So
Yeah.
I can't imagine her not being on that show. To be perfectly honest.
Every time I think
That's
that
what I
Archer's been done for like a couple of years, I hear that there's another season coming or
Yep.
that it's ending, and I'm like, oh my god,
Because
that
it
show's
should
like
have
still
been
on.
done.
Like, I thought it was done at like
This is it, though.
9 or 10, and it's like still fucking going. You're like, Jesus.
August, the last season starts for Archer. That's it.